making her Capital City Wrestling debut, hailing from Toronto, Ontario, that girl, Dani.
I'm the newsman Billiard. I'm here with the NBWA heavyweight champion, Larry Horowitz, and we are checking out some NBWA Women's Championship action. The new #1 contender going to be taking on the new champ, Salem Wilder. This is that girl, Dani Leo, coming to us by way of Toronto. She is a master of the spinning back fist called that back fist, master of the lights out, sort of a slightly modified Sister Abigail maneuver. She comes from a family of amateur wrestling champions and legends out Toronto way, a little bit west of here. You know, and we're very excited to see what she can bring to the table here at Capital City Wrestling.
Well, you know, Bill, I was born in Toronto myself, and I try to follow some of these wrestlers, try to keep an eye on what's going on in the scene all across the country, and she's definitely a very talented lady.
Yeah, we're absolutely lucky to have her. This is a stacked women's division, and atop that division, there sits one woman now recently defeating Bitter Via Moss at the Boyce Farmers Market at Clash 31-32.
No easy task to beat Via.
No, the most decorated female wrestler in Canadian professional wrestling history. Our new champion.
She is the new.
And listen to the people, they love her. I mean, she's
champion. Your local girl, Salem Wilder.
She's a local girl. She trains hard. She hits hard. Hey, she deserves where she's at right now.
Absolutely, a product of the River Valley Athletics Club. Right here in Fredericton, many great stars coming out of there, including the one Spike Espy. She is hard-hitting. She always delivers. She's been working like a dog for the last year. Her debut match was just a little over a year ago, maybe a year and 2 months.
Okay, yeah.
You know? And it took place in Vinto, and I believe her opponent that night was Bitter Via Moss, who she would now, a year later, defeat for the Women's Championship.
Well, I mean, she had her scouted. Look at her, running around the ring in great shape.
Now, I had some eyes there on Dani Leo during this entrance, and it looked like she was kind of mocking Salem, like maybe we're gonna see a little bit of mind games, as is sort of typical of professional wrestling matches. But I'm expecting, looking at these two, very evenly matched. You know, like physically, technical ability, the strikes. It sounds like Dani Leo is a striker. I know she has a lot of experience. She kind of specializes in neck break, like in breaking necks.
Yeah, well, perhaps breaking hearts as well. You know, a lot of these ladies that are coming from Ontario, they know how adulated you can become here. If you get the belt, you can make a really good run here.
Yeah.
So I mean, she's here to become champion.
Absolutely, you can see taking full advantage of our photographer right there. You know, if you come into CCW, you're getting that social media exposure. You're getting big on TikTok. You're getting pictures taken. You're getting daily content rolling out of this promotion, and generally all of the NBWA. It is baked in. This is the #1 spot to be.
I think on the East Coast, you really can't argue that.
Yeah, absolutely. No one is cranking out the amount of content, and the bell has rung on this Women's Championship match.
Consistent attendance.
Yeah, the crowd here for it. Thank you. I should use that as a great segue to thank everyone who's liking the post, commenting on the post, following our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube, and you can check out me, the newsman Billiard, on TikTok. Now, we got Salem Wilder, and this is for the Women's Championship. This is going to be Salem's 3rd defense. She had some battle with Stormy Hale.
Right, and, another product of the Academy.
And I got to say, again, as I did earlier in the night during the Samson match, that Salem defended the belt less than 24 hours ago on the North Shore for Loot Prestige.
That's correct, yes.
So she could be still feeling the effects of that. I don't know if that could weaken her a little bit, but Dani Leo coming in fresh, maybe jet lag. I don't know. What's the time zone in Toronto? I think they're only an hour off.
Yeah, about an hour behind us. But I mean, you know, Dani Leo's been...
Just muscle Salem down. So we had a nice amateur wrestling sweep that goes for that back fist and then goes for the Salem strike, misses the Salem strike. Now Dani Leo trying to find a little bit of momentum on the ropes and gets an arm drag. by the champ, Salem Wilder. Gets a second arm drag, sending her over, and then a nice drop toe hold. What's she setting her up for, that kick in the head? Basement kick in the head by Salem Wilder. The champ goes in, slides it for the pin. She's awful close to the ropes, though. That was... She was just going from thing to thing to thing to thing.
She kicked her so hard, she kicked her pretty much out of the ring.
Yeah, she pretty much rolled away. And Danny Leo taking a little time out, which they don't have in amateur wrestling, where we have a family of amateur wrestlers.
No timeouts in amateur wrestling. But you know what? This Danny Leo's got a bit of a... She's a bit of a spicy tomato, I guess you might say.
Oh, yeah, she trips up the legs, and I guess that's why they call her that girl.
Right.
But now delivering, we got a little elbow strike. She's softening up the neck. She's a specialist in neck breakers.
Okay.
And you can see she's starting to wear down those vertebrae. And what's she thinking now? Ooh.
Well, I've seen her team with other girls do some really nasty things to different people in different promotions. So, I mean, you got to watch it with this. She's either going to come to win the belt, or she may just come to injure Salem Wilder and soften her up for the future.
Yeah, or maybe just make that more of a political statement from this match. Get herself back here for a rematch, create some other opportunities.
Well, I mean, these girls from Ontario and other parts of Canada have really formed a niche here. And
Salem Wilder, she has defeated Bitter Bia Moss for this championship, the most decorated female wrestling in Canadian professional wrestling history. She's defeated Drea Mitchell. She's defeated Katrina Creed.
Drea Mitchell, great athlete.
Just phenomenal power.
Katrina Creed, real evil edge to her as well. You know, this Danny Leo, though, is going to present a new, fresh obstacle for Salem. We can't really compare those other girls to her.
Yeah, and although Danny Leo, she's been taking some time to jeer with the audience, master of neck breakers, and you can see that in her game plan right away, attacking the neck area of Salem Wilder, and then Salem comes in, hits the clothesline in the corner. She could be thinking smack-a-lantern.
You watch these now. These are stiff.
Hits hard, but Danny Leo finesses out of the way. Just a dirty knee right in the chin, in the jaw of Salem. Just steps right up and hits her.
You're going to see a neck breaker here now.
And the first, wow. Cranks it first, then drops it all the way down the second time. That can be very disorienting.
I can feel that myself over here.
I'm kind of worried for Salem because we know she's just coming off a title defense less than 24 hours ago, and now she's in there with Danny Leo, who's just trying to break her neck.
And that's just it. I mean, it becomes, okay, she definitely wants the championship, but how injured are you going to walk away from this match regardless? I mean, how much damage gets done already? Look at her wrench on that neck.
And then she cranks her back over.
This is a nasty customer.
Yeah, some of the more targeted and vicious attacks.
Look at her.
Kind of shades the Scott Lee crew in a way.
Yeah, she's
just hanging on. But that said, that girl getting some elbows in the ribs by Salem Wilder. Tries to cut her off with a clubbing back elbow, but Salem gets back up to her feet. Danny Leo sends her off the ropes, misses the clothesline, misses the second clothesline. Salem comes in, drop kick, drops Danny Leo down to the mat, slides in for the pin. Gonna be just a 2 count. Once again, kind of close to the ropes. Seems like there's a lot of momentum. When this match catches fire, it's a wildfire.
Yes.
And speaking of wildfires, Salem Wilder coming in with the shoulder tackle, the back elbow.
I mean, these are Wilder
times. She is starting to roll. This is Class 33 Wilder times. No one could have said it better than the champ, Larry Horowitz. Watching this match with the newsman, Bill Yardis. Danny Leo gets into the corner, comes back in. Salem hits the clothesline and grabs full control of her opponent. What is she thinking?
I think a suplex is coming.
She's thinking the 3 friends. She's thinking the power of friendship, Larry Horowitz. That's her first friend. This is her second friend coming up.
Stays hooked.
Olay.
And Salem's got a great base for suplexes.
Absolutely.
Great set of legs, and I mean that in a
great center of gravity and tons of power.
Right.
You can see her, follow her out on social media. You get those workout videos. You can see she's been training hard, and that has helped propel her to the top of the mountain here in CCW.
100%. Her dedication to training has what's propelled her to be the
the strong fundamentals from the River Valley Athletics Club, and then comes running in, but Danny Leo slips out the side. Salem blocks the strikes, gets punched in the chin for her trouble. Knocked a little bit loopy, and Danny Leo misses the pump kick from the outside. Salem strikes her, catches her upside the head, and she's thinking the Heat Seeker.
We've seen this.
Heat Seeker connects. Salem just right on the dome.
That's good.
Slides in for the pin.
That isn't it.
Oh, that is a gnarly move, and you'd expect Dani Leo, the master of neckbreakers, that she's the one going to be hitting a move like that on Salem.
We talked about how turnabout is fair play, and I mean, can't stand the heat. You got to get out of the kitchen. So
Salem, I got to believe, has identified that game plan of Dani Leo, who chops her in the throat, and then we got a kick to the midsection, staggers the champion. And Dani's thinking, there's that knee strike. This time it's on the front.
Got a cravat on her there.
Yeah,
Puts
and then
pressure on the neck.
two changes of levels in those strikes, and hits the neck breaker. Goes straight in for the pin.
Good technique with that.
Yeah, very smart. She had those knee strikes right to the face of Salem. She pulled her high, hit her mid, hit her low.
Yeah, a bit of an argument going on with the ref. She doesn't believe. Should have been a 3 count.
Oh, and then just shoving the champion right in the face. No, I don't think there's any need for the disrespect.
Well, this lady is.
That's that girl for you.
Yeah, she's a spicy dino.
Absolutely, and Salem hits the ropes, coming in with a lot of speed. Whoa, back fist right across the throat of Salem. The viciousness of Dani Leo is unparalleled. I haven't seen anything like this, but she gets kicked in the gut. What is Salem thinking? She's trying to control the wrist, but then she gets that elbow, and now they're just slugging it out. Dani Leo scoops around, and it's lights out. She hits the lights out on Salem. Whoa, just giving the audience a little bit of love there off I don't know if you caught that.
She give a little,
Yeah, I should have been watching the shoulders, but I couldn't. The birds were flying, as they say. But, to your point, just a lot of attitude in it.
Right.
Energy is being thrown directions that it should not be thrown when you're in there with a champion as dangerous as Salem Wilder and that Salem strike.
Well, I mean, to Dani Leo's credit, the moves she's executed have been executed very well. She's going for that same maneuver again.
Oh, she scoops up Dani Leo. Manages to kick out. Dani Leo looks like she's going to make it up to her feet first. Hits that pump kick into the gut of Salem Wilder. Just scoops right over.
Oh,
a lot of fast pinfalls. Wow, yeah. And
I noticed that she always goes for a cravat type hold.
Yeah, even with the snapmare.
Even with her snapmares.
That's a very excellent point. It's got to be, she's trained up IWS up in Toronto.
And very relentless with her neck attacks. I mean, that just adds more pressure.
Everything. She knows exactly what she's going for. But Salem ducks the spinning back fist, hits that Salem strike.
Is that it?
I gotta believe that it's going to be victory. Salem Wilder.
Here is your winner, and still the NBWA Women's Champion, your local girl, Salem Wilder!
This crowd loves her.
An absolute fan favorite right here in Fredericton. The local girl, Salem Wilder, going to remain the NBWA Women's Champion. Hot off that win where she took the gold from Bitter BS. She's defended it, and now she's going to send Dani Leo packing back to Toronto.
Dani Leo still hasn't moved off the mat. I mean, she got that kick square in the side of the temple.
Yeah, she can land that at impossible-looking heights with amazing precision. Yeah, Dani Leo, that girl going to be taking that plane back home.
Watch it.
After this match.
You'll be spending your purse on fines if you keep attacking the referees.
Picking a fight with senior referee May is not how you want to kick off your CCW debut.
No, not in any way, shape, or form. But she's very frustrated, but I get a feeling we may see more of her picking at the audience.
We have some hair tosses with attitude going on over there as that girl, Dani Leo, heading on out. Salem Wilder taking a little bit of time to spend with the fans that have supported her throughout her journey that has taken her all the way to the heights of NBWA Women's Champion.
Well, we've mentioned this before. I mean, the fans are why we're here. They're the why CCW is the phenomenon it is today, and here she is.
Yeah, absolutely, and homegrown talent, like the local girl Salem Wilder, is a huge part of that.
Oh,